Your Excellency Minister Tarcisio Granicio of Ecuador, Dr. Maria Cecilia Alvarado, Vice President of Azuay Prefecture, Secretary General Mrs. Natalia Vera, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank you very much for allowing me to address this important event today, and I'm really sorry that I was not able to join you. I probably won't need to remind you of the alarming rate of loss of biodiversity around the world and the consequences that this poses to human security, well-being, and sustainable development. Yet, the encouraging fact is that there is also an unprecedented level of cooperation developing between the 195 national governments that represent the parties to the Convention on Biological Diversity and their provinces, regions, states, prefectures, and even semi-autonomous territories. Subnational governments play a critical role for the Biodiversity Convention and for achieving the objectives of the Strategic Plan for Biodiversity 2011-2020. You manage the urban-rural linkages that contribute to sustainable use of biodiversity. For instance, food and water security, health and protection against environmental disasters often fail under the mandate of subnational governments. You can leverage the power of sustainable city-region food systems, and you can also ensure the connectivity of parks and other protected areas. Other attributes of subnational governments which are important to the Convention include the vertical coordination of biodiversity strategies and action plans between the different levels of government, but also the design and operation of positive economic incentives and greener businesses regulation. Since the adoption of the Plan of Action for Cities, Subnational Governments and other local authorities of the Convention in 2010, cooperation from national to subnational and to municipal levels has increased tremendously. For example, subnational action has increased around 50% in the last 5 years in the most recent biodiversity strategies, action plans, and reports of the parties to the Convention. A significant number of governments have worked with their provinces and states to develop strategies and action plans for your level of governance. So it is my pleasure to commend you for the networks of learning platform that is sharing knowledge on innovative policies and best practices. I'm also thankful to the network and the group of leading subnational governments led by Governor Ochmura of Aichi Prefecture for your initiative to reinvigorate the Advisory Committee of Subnational Governments proposed in the Plan of Action to further strengthen the implementation of the Convention at these levels. With that, I wish you every success during the next 2 days, and I look forward to welcoming all of you to the Summit of Cities and Subnational Governments, which is parallel to the 14th meeting of the Conference of the Parties to the Biodiversity Convention in Egypt in November of this year. Thank you for your attention.